Bello. Bello. What's good, gamers? Is that's how I'm gonna do my award ceremony. Hello. Um, should I do an award ceremony? Maybe I should do that. Maybe that's the next thing Matt and I do. Every December we do our game award ceremony to see what we thought were the best games. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, hello. I'm here. It's me. It's me. See, Matt's already. He's already thinking. I should probably have this move, shouldn't I? I am excited. I was just watching the Golden Joysticks just now. Um, Literally like half an hour ago, I think, or so. It ended. Um, Honestly, I didn't. I forgot. I forgot that was happening. Um, which is it's whatever. I love this kind of stuff. I love to see what like these big awards like in the game industry, these big award shows are doing and what games they're looking at because it's really interesting to see it from a side that is not just me sitting here and playing video games that I like, right? So I really like um I love watching it. It's super interesting to me. Um and we've had a hell of a year. I think this has been one of the best years in games in a long time. Um, I'm maybe one because I just love indie games. I'm a big fan of the indie producers, and there's been some massive indie games this year. But just in general, I think it's been a very good year for games. Um, which uh once again because indie games are just doing so well currently because it's easier than ever to make your own game and it's easier than ever to just like put it out on Steam and whatever. But also all the big companies are all fucking up. So it's way easier to gain a bit of an audience, I would think, because all the big companies are people aren't liking all the AAA companies anymore as much because class consciousness is starting to develop, which is always wonderful to see. But also, the AI bubble is like set to fucking burst. Um, and a lot of big companies have invested into AI, which is not great. And I think a lot of consumers aren't happy with that. And then you get games that are actually, people who put so much work and effort into them, into making these beautiful indie games, and then they do well. But it's been great. We've had Hades 2, we've had Silksong, we've had Clair Obscur, we've had I mean even Peak. I feel like Peak is super underrepresented in what I've seen um in general this year. I think it's an incredible game. Maybe one of my like I said this the other day. Um and by the other day I think yesterday I said this to Matt on his stream, but I think Peak is probably the best like friend slop game as they call it these days that we've had since like Among Us. It is it is so good. It's it's got a lot of depth to it, a lot of height to it as well. Ayo. Um and yeah, it's so simple. Like it's not everyone can play it, It's so simple. It's cheap. It's Like it hit all the things you need to be a good friend swap game, right? It's it looks visually super appealing. It has incredible like funny moments. It's got incredible highs, which are very clippable and very TikTokable, which is massive for games, I will say. Uh it is cheap, like I said. So you can everyone can get it for really cheap and play it. Um that it's getting updates. It's getting good updates, interesting updates, things that people want. And it has a dev team which listens to the community and talks to the community, um, and messes with the community a little bit, which is also nice. Uh, it's Aggro Crab and Landfall. I think it's Landfall, right? Um, Not to be confused with Sandfall, which is the team that made Clair Obscur, which is what really confused me when I heard them say Sandfall when Clair Obscur won. Um, was it Ultimate Game of the Year or whatever? Was it Clair in Golden Joysticks earlier? Um, I got confused by that for a second. But yeah, Landfall, which is known for its goofy games and then messing with streamers, and then Aggro Crab, which is known for making like just silly fun games. And together they did I think, a great job. Um, but yeah, Peak is goaded. But let's talk about other awards things because um, I what else? No, let's not. Okay, we're going back. Sorry, my brain. I have like a few things that I want to talk about that I've got lined up. Um, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. First of all, I want to talk about. I honestly I hadn't even planned this because I didn't even remember the Golden Joysticks was today. Um, but it was happening today, so I watched that earlier, which was great. There's a bit where Samantha Bayard, the um the voice actor for Karlach in Baldur's Gate, among other things, they were presenting the award for best lead performer, um, which then went to Jennifer English, also my goat, who is also from Baldur's Gate, by the way, but is the lead in Clair Obscur, which I still not played. I really should play Clair Obscur at some point. Maybe I'll play it at some point. It does look good. It's supposed to be very good. But yeah, Jennifer English won, Samantha Bayard, and I'm so happy that they were there because um I mean, it's the classic like it happens at the Game Awards as well. It's very much the cis white man show, which just happens at a lot of award shows. Um, However, I was very happy to see Jennifer Englishman, and I literally posted this on Blue Sky like 5 seconds after I'd heard her speech. She's very happy to. What I love about Jennifer English is, first of all, she's very talented. She's a very talented and skilled actor. But what I love about her is that she's not afraid to um show that she is queer. Uh like I think a big part of her kind of like online persona is the fact that she met her girlfriend through Baldur's Gate, because I believe her girlfriend was one of the voice directors or something like that on the game, and that's how they met each other. Uh, so I just think it's incredible that we have these prominent people in the gaming industry who aren't afraid of being openly and visibly queer. The same with Samantha Bayard, who is very openly and proudly non-binary, uh, and speaks about that very often, and is, talks about the trans experience and the about the trans community often. So I'm just very happy. I actually, let's watch the bit where what she. I just want to watch the bit again that she was talking about. I had it open. Let's close this. This is the bit where she wins. Let me up the opacity a little bit so you can see a bit better. There you go. Oh, you couldn't hear. There you go. Hello. Sorry about that.
Hi, I didn't think of a speech because I didn't think I was going to win because I'm nominated.
Also, look at her outfit.
Industry
I love
titans.
her. Beautiful.
And thank you so much, everyone, every single one of you for voting. Mayal embarks on this crazy journey. She chooses to leave a life that wasn't serving her. And I did that a few years ago. And I chose instead a life that was authentic, a life that was gay. I fell in love with a beautiful woman who's crying her eyes out right now. It's really funny. And
also, W camera people because they cut to show Aliona as well.
I felt safe enough to pour my grief and pain and all that nonsense and joy and love into this incredibly beautifully written character. And I am so proud of that, and I just want to thank Queer Joy for that. Thank you everyone at Sandfall, Guillaume, Jen, Side, Kepler, the MVP that is Jack, Sarah, B, my wonderful girlfriend, my parents, everyone who likes me, thank you. And thank you everyone who voted, thank
you. So W Jennifer English as always. But I love how like she just very vividly is just like talking about being gay, queer joy, about like all of that, and doesn't shy away from it. When she says like right at the start, she's like, oh, it's she made this choice, blah blah blah. I also made this choice. I met my girlfriend, whatever. And she's like, and gay at some point, and then you can hear she has a little like laugh where she's like, she's a bit nervous. Which, I mean, obviously you'd be nervous because you just won like a big award. I think everyone would be nervous for that. But also right after that, it's like, understandable. And then the audience is like clapping. The audience is very loud in this, which is very interesting because I like comparing it to things like the Game Awards. The Game Awards are very it's a very serious thing. Like the Game Awards is like Oscar level, like what it looks like, production level. Whereas this feels so much more, it's just a room, and the Game Awards are not so gay, very much so, no. Hello to Fusion, by the way. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, just W Jennifer English. I'm very happy that she won. I've not played Clair Obscur, but it's nominated for a lot of things, so I'm sure it's very good. I've heard a lot of very good reviews about it, so W. W. And I'm just really happy that she's not afraid to be openly queer. I think that's yeah, I just think that's awesome. I just think it's neat. Um but yeah, that's the main thing I want to say about Golden Joystick Awards. I think everything else I would have liked Silksong to win more because I think it is one of the best games ever. Not to not to get ahead of ourselves for when I get to the other award things I want to vote for, but it is incredible. Uh, Surprisingly, Hades 2 um not as nominated as I would have liked it to. It's still incredible. I do love Hades 2. But we'll get to that as well later. Let's first, before we go back into more gaming stuff, there is also the Streamer Award, which is very cool. W Streamer Awards. I'm gonna remove chat from the screen for a bit because otherwise you can't really see what I'm clicking on. Oh, vote now. I've already voted for a bunch of these. I don't think I can redo it, so it's whatever. For a lot of these, I have no fucking clue who these people are. For anyone who doesn't know what the Streamer Awards is, it is an award show ran by Cutie Cinderella, who is a very big streamer. She is known for these big events like the Streamer Awards. And I would say she does them very well. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a really cool thing because it's really interesting to see the kind of people and the extent of streamers on Twitch sometimes, because there's so many of these I have no idea about. There is very much a like bias, as in it's a lot of the big, LA based streamer groups, I think, often in this, because both the nominations and the votes are by the public. But obviously, because Cutie Cinderella runs this, the public is mostly, the people who know of Cutie and the people who are in that area. There is a lot of other people, and a lot of people did campaigns to try and get nominated and stuff because it is just public writing for a lot of it. But I think that's always fair to say. But still, even if a lot of the nominations, sometimes it's whatever. There are streamers not in LA, yeah, literally. Obviously, it's the classic American thing of being world, having an American invite only tournament and calling it the World Championship or some shit like that. It's not as egregious as that because I do think they've actively tried to have as much reach as possible, obviously. And things like TwitchCons and other kind of streamer convention things are good to make these things more public. But yeah. At the end of the day, it's something Cutie Cinderella is hosting, so it's fair. It's whatever. I don't really gaff about it that much. That I know a lot of people get really upset. I don't really gaff about it that much. I just think it's neat. Yeah. That's it. I think it's cool. I think a lot of streamers deserve to have some cool some recognition, so W. There's a bit of nepotism, I would say, but also it's not really, because it is very much the public that votes, but it feels like nepotism because a big chunk of the public that votes is the people that Cutie Cinderella hangs out with. Do you know what I mean? It's the people that watch her and the people that she hangs out with, so it makes sense that they would vote for the people that she hangs out with. Which, it's kind of a vicious circle, but at the same time, it makes sense. It's whatever. It's like whatever. The thing is, Twitch is inherently, that is how Twitch works as well, and being a streamer works. You can be the funniest person ever. If no one knows that you're doing it, no one's gonna watch you, and there is no stream. You kind of, because of the way discoverability works in these things, you kind of need a big streamer to like recognize you to gain some traction a lot of the time. And I will say Cutie Cinderella is a person that does do that. I think you'll see. Let's just go through it and we'll talk about it. Best music streamer. There's some cool people on here. I'm not gonna watch every clip of every person. We'll watch some clips, I think, because I think they can decide their own clips. The people in here. Oh, it's a YouTube clip. No audio. We're gonna get DMCA'd. This is crazy. She lives in a fucking... There's emus and shit. That's crazy. I have no idea who this person is. I'm not gonna lie, I clicked because she was the only woman in the list. Which I did a lot of the time when I didn't know any of the people. So, it is what it is. Actually, I think I've seen this person on TikTok. Okay, I'm not logging in on Instagram. This is the production level quality needed. Exactly. It's cool though. There is a lot of cool people on here. Like, I don't know any of these people. I don't think they are like I don't think any of these people are like the nepotism group that I was talking about. So like, it's not that bad. Creative arts streamer. I clicked Emiru because I only know Emiru. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I do like Emiru. Let's just go through the people that I actually care about. Roleplay streamer. A lot of these were like Phantom. I really don't gaff about Phantom. I only really heard about Phantom through the whole Phantom tax bit, which for some reason became like a really big bit. I don't really know most of these people. Lord Kevin's a GTA RP streamer who I also just do not gaff about. I'm okay, here to start some drama with someone who doesn't know me. I don't really like him very much. I don't really like him very much. I thought he was quite annoying when I watched GTA RP. I thought he was quite annoying and doing things that I thought were not really very helpful to the roleplay. Well, let's just keep it at that. Legends of Evantris, I don't watch, but I'm aware of.
They're all my employees, believe it
And
or
they
not.
are
I'm the
a
boss. I'm in charge here.
Well, I'm
D&D
also the
group.
boss of these two
Oh my
other
god, this is
trolls.
so.
Well,
This is so.
why
I
don't
need to
we,
change the
So
filters
this
on this.
is
What
what
is
happens when
happening?
two empires collide, is it?
That's right. Why don't we go beneath this bridge and make some negotiation happen?
All right, does that include an orgasm? Or just talking?
Yeah, including orgasm.
That's good.
Ah,
She
the
falls you
famous-
beneath the
unless my
bridge.
hair gets tired.
Is a good clip. Is a good clip. I do like it. I've heard of them. I've seen some clips of them before. WD&D. That's why I voted for them. WD&D. MOBA streamer. I literally don't know any of these. Does anyone here watch any MOBA streamers? When they were showing the clips, it was all League people. I don't care about any of these people, so I'm just skipping them. I'm not voting for a brand either. I understand why Cutie would add this as a category, because I think especially with Twitch is not in a great spot currently, and hasn't been, I mean, ever really. But I feel like Twitch and the view of the like what Twitch is doing has been going down and down like as of the last like year or two, and hasn't really been going up at all. So I think things like brands are so important to streamers to survive. Well, and creators at all. So I understand that they would have have a brand category to be like, look at these cool brands, by the way, that streamers like. But I mean, first of all, all these are write-in categories, so this is what the community voted, which means most of these are categories that are brands that I'm pretty sure I've seen Ludwig be sponsored with. Also, most of these I don't think I've seen outside of America, probably. I don't know if Cash App exists outside of America. Maybe it does. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it outside of America. Obviously, I know Red Bull. AT&T, I'm pretty sure, is just an American, like, internet service provider, I think. Right? And fucking GamerSupps. Who even does GamerSupps? Isn't that, like, some streamer's thing? I don't really know shit about GamerSupps, but there's something. Oh my god. I opened GamerSupps and the first thing I see is just very provocative anime drawings. That's crazy. I knew Aspen had a GamerSupps cup, which is just nice art. And then the first thing I see when I open this page is a very provocative anime woman. Goodness gracious. That's interesting. I don't really know anything about GamerSupps, but I'm not gonna vote for a brand. Do you know what I mean? Like, I literally could not care less to vote for a brand. So why are they? I understand why it's in there. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Hidden Gem. I looked at all of these. I do like a lot of them, actually. This guy, I want to see if this is actually the guy that I thought it was. I think it is, right? Is this the same guy who...
So we've been slamming that too, Jim. We've been slamming this as well. So this is basically what a teko teko is, a 3-dimensional wood carving.
This is cool though as hell.
All over the country. Majority of the time you'll find them in our...
what category? This is Hidden Gem. A streamer averaging under 200 viewers this year. This guy is... I think... Is this the same guy that went like really viral a few years ago because he was streaming on TikTok or something? Or maybe he was streaming on Twitch and someone gifted him subs or gave him a donation or whatever, and he was like, you don't have to do that, I just want to record my craft, I think, if I remember correctly. And he got like massive, he went like super mega viral. It's cool that he's still going. I think it's awesome to see people who are doing different things on Twitch. I think it's because, it's really easy to just sit at a computer and play video games and just talk, like I do. But this is so cool. I love seeing this kind of stuff. W this guy. I do like him. I love a good drag queen.
I'm not
I forgot about this clip. This is crazy. I love her. She's using tilt control.
Watch out for that. Watch out for that shell first, please. I mean, my items aren't working at all. Right?
Shaking her tits to jump is so funny. Like W. That's why I'm voting for her. I think I might change my mind on some of these because like I just clicked these quickly when after the announcement stream this weekend. But I knew I was gonna go through. I knew I was probably gonna go through them on stream anyway, so I was like, W, why not? Let's just do it. This is really funny, but I love like all of these are kind of like doing different things. Like this one is literally
Showing up to
a
a
woman doing
stream
puzzles.
has value. Sharing somebody with somebody else has value, right? Not everybody
Real.
can come in and gift a bunch of subs or donate a bunch of money, but your presence is a present, right? That. Your presence is a gift.
And she's real for that. And she's real for that. And that's true. And that's true on period. No, that is W. But like I love that they're all just like different people, you know?
Carrot, where are you looking?
Like surprisingly okay, whatever. W. This is a surprisingly arts and craft category where this is the creative arts streamer, which I mean a lot of these are like we're doing like creative arts stuff, but this is a surprisingly creative arts category for being not the creative arts category. I will say.
Yo, not everything out there is little green guys. Sometimes
I'm
it's rocks,
not
there's
entirely
screws
sure
in the
what's going on
skies.
here.
3-eye Atlas drifting, interstellar chill. No saucers here, just physics and will. We love the unknown, but let's keep it tight. Science people hype, we're searching right.
What is the voice
From comets to
doing?
stars, that's the real foundation. Not every blip's an alien station. Yeah. Stop with that misinformation. Rah. Agreed, and extraordinary claims do require extraordinary evidence. Remember that, chat. Remember that.
What? Okay. This is like the best group I've seen so far. Battle Royale streamers, who cares about Ninja? It's 2025. Who's still watching Ninja? Like, you shouldn't be doing all that. I don't know any of these other people except for KDB. WKDB. That's my goat. KDB, by the way, is one of those people that, like, she got really big this year because of Cutie Cinderella, who just kind of collabed with her, and then that brought her an audience, right? Which happens a lot of the time. There's something Squeaks. I love Squeaks. I've said this. I'm a big Squeaks fan. Squeaks talks about this all the time because that's basically what happened to him. He met Cutie. They did a stream together basically, and then that actually gained them a bit more of an audience. Which is W. SK, my goat. We love to see trans representation. I love SK. She's incredible. I do love Lily Peachy as well. I don't really know who Sagem is, but I know Sagem Slam is a thing, like a big fighting game event. So W, I guess. But I love SK. I don't know what the clip is. Let's see what the clip is. Is it just her playing a video game, not even saying anything?
Oh my god!
No fucking way. Are you kidding me?
Holy shit!
You are crazy. You are
I don't know what just happened. I don't know what was so cool about that, chat. I think she just did a bunch of damage without getting hit. She just locked in, probably. I don't know. SK used to be a pro Overwatch player, I'm pretty sure. Or at least a new Overwatch streamer. She's just very good at video games. I don't... A lot of these... Okay, let's watch some clips of these, because I don't really know about these.
It's on
Tyler, heal Tyler. I'm taunting on Gunner.
This is fun. I do love this.
It's on me.
This kind of like popping out of the box effect is very fun.
Watch your threat. It's on Tyler, heal Tyler. Big heals on Tyler. It's on Alcors.
Melee out.
I'm not gonna lie.
Melee out, please.
I just voted her because, if I don't know anyone, I just vote for the woman. I'm not gonna lie.
Keep doing damage, you're stopped.
I don't know what happened because I don't know any. I've never played World of Warcraft. No, I have actually, but not as much. This is RuneScape.
This town, so let's do it now while I'm here.
Let's see what these clips are. How do you pick what clips you put in here? Like, you want like a funny clip, right? Because you want people to vote for you, but also.
Fuck it, I walked through it. Oh God! What?
Like, how do you pick a good clip? What is bro doing? Okay. Well, I saw what happened there. Bro died. That's what happened. He sucks. Towards the other people.
Pushing, fuck it! Big heals on me!
I think also they didn't know they were nominated before this weekend either, which is interesting. Like the reveal of the nominations was also a reveal for the people. So, oh my god, you're so loud! My god. Okay, that's enough. I don't know. I'm sure cool stuff is happening in these, but like, who cares? They're all playing WoW as well. This is WoW, right? I think. I don't know. They all look. Every MMO looks like this to me. Oh, is this the same clip they used in the thing? I think it is. I don't think they've changed the clip.
Right now.
Okay, that's enough. Whatever. Speedrun streamer, now we're fucking talking. I do want to look at the other speedrunners, but I fucking love Blue SR. That's my goat. Used to be, I don't know if he's still the world record holder for Silksong True Ending. But he was for quite a bit. I've been watching his streams. He's a funny fella. I like him. He's cool. Let's watch
okay, in that case, yeah,
these other people.
Crash, then. Well,
I love speedrunning, so this is like... Okay. What, a death? That's an interesting death.
Maybe I should reroll.
This is like a randomizer.
Okay, in that case, yeah, it must have been an actor crash then. Well...
Why do you take so much damage jumping off the thing? Am I stupid? I don't understand... I understand this game. Inverted stun. This looks like a randomizer on the side here. Oh, one hit KO, it says here. Okay. Glitchless logic, more basic rando setting. Yeah, so it's a randomizer. Okay. That's cool. Okay. This is Elden Ring ? It's one of them Dark Souls. I never know. I don't know how to discern between them because I've never played any of them.
Oh my lord. New record.
New record, W.
All giant glint blades? Perfect.
Okay. Whatever. Let's watch this person as well. Oh, Superliminal. Wait, I've never played Superliminal, but I've seen a lot of clips like this.
I'm gonna shove a door up my ass. I just restarted the.
Uh-oh. Pressed the wrong button, it seems.
Can we be smooth?
That's a good clip. See, this is the kind of clip you want to have, because this will get people voting for you. W. I love speedrunning. It's awesome. It's awesome. I think it deserves. Speedrunners deserve their flowers. I think it's sad. I mean, obviously you can only have one of these. Sometimes they have 5. Sometimes they have 4. I don't really know what made them have 5 on some. I think it's just because they had a lot of people, probably. I don't know. Let's watch the blue clip. I don't actually know what the clip was.
So it's this length of category is ideal for someone like me to run.
What the fuck? Okay, now I'm starting to consider resetting because actually, what the fuck is this? Bro, I did the exact same mistake.
Incredible speedrunner, by the way. World record holder, by
I'm bad. What is? Dude, I'm dying. I'm dying. What is this?
the way. World record holder, by the way.
I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. Holy shit. That's so funny. Oh.
W. That's the world record holder, by the way. I love Silksong. I love Blue SR. That's who I'm voting for. Sports streamers. Some of these were just like people watching sports, which I guess is kind of a sports stream. I feel like no one. I don't know. I get this is like sports games. It seemed it's like sport related content and sports games. When they said sports streamer, I was expecting people who play sports. Is this not a thing on Twitch? Is there, because I feel like that sounds like such a big like gap in the market, right? If you get a like, I don't know, because sports events and watching sports online and on TV and stuff is such a massive industry. You'd expect it to also be quite massive on Twitch because it is like the perfect platform for that kind of stuff, right? So why, like, is no one doing any kind of sports streams? Does that just not happen on stream? I don't know. Tell me, write in, let me know. I'm not voting for anyone because I don't know any people. This is the most difficult category. Best Minecraft streamer. Now, I have a lot of opinions about this. But honestly, goated lineup. I've voted for Scar currently because I think Scar deserves the win the most. But I don't know if that's on best Minecraft streamer or best just Minecraft personality. But yeah, Minecraft people do, they're like, Scar does stream a lot and does a lot of stuff on stream. So W. But also Tubbo. Let's watch the clip. Oh, this fuck ass clip from the realm.
And not ominous.
Oh, this is not the clip I thought it was.
Oh my god, it actually was a trap. Oh my god, I didn't expect it to actually be a trap. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no!
Why is he so... Okay, I need to...
a creeper trap. I didn't think it was actually a trap. Oh, that looks fun to see.
Let's just do that. Why did I not do that earlier? Okay, let's just do that. That way we can actually look at the things I'm looking at.
Oh my god, it actually was...
on stream. Tubbo. Now, Tubbo does a lot of things. This image of him is insane, by the way. Like, what is happening here? What is going on? What is going on with his face here? Tubbo is a very, honestly, very W creator. He's been nominated for Minecraft Streamer of the Year in the Streamer Awards like 4 or 5 times. I think this might be the 5th time. He's never won it, which is really funny, by the way. And I think he does deserve it, so I wouldn't be upset if he won. But I'm not voting for him, mainly because I don't watch Tubbo that much. But he does do really cool events. I would like shout out to him because like he organized mid-offs recently, and again earlier in the year as well. There's been 2 already. Which is like just getting a bunch of random Minecraft streamers, including Pangy, for example, who aren't really speedrunners, getting together, give them a coach who is a speedrunner, like Corway and Feinberg, and teach them how to speedrun in a week, and then put them against each other and see who's the best after a week. really cool event. I think that's awesome because I love speedrunning and I love Minecraft, so I think it's really cool that Tubbo does that kind of stuff. He's like the guy that made The Realm, which was a very big server that a lot of people were playing on and people loved. He has a Minecraft server hosting thing which hosts servers for free. W play hosting. Like, I think Tubbo is very core, very central to a lot of the Minecraft creator community currently, which is awesome. So I do think he does deserve it. That being said, I prefer Scar because I just think he's awesome. He picked a clip of him not doing anything, but his team winning. That's really funny. This is MCC at TwitchCon. The end of MCC where his team's winning. This was such a hype moment. I'm not gonna lie, this was the hypest moment on MCC in a long time. Even though MCC is a very hype thing. I love MCC. WMCC. Where's Scott Smager in this? Because he does MCC. So W Scar. Curryway, I do like Curryway. Speedrunning, as I already said. Curryway was going for speedrunner, I think.
Oh my god!
Why is there a creeper there? That's crazy.
I'm so good at this game! I'm insane! Oh my god! Oh my god!
So much just happened in that clip. If you don't know what's going on in Minecraft, that must be the most insane clip ever. He goes through, a creeper must have gone through before him. Once he's in...
Oh my god!
I guess he's coming back from a blind? I don't really know what's going on. I don't know why he's there. But the creeper blows him up. Obviously, yeah, he's already got his stuff, so he must be blind. He is going to fall into the lava.
Oh my god!
He grabs his fire res, throws it in the air so that when he lands, it lands on top of him. So he falls into the lava, takes like a take of fire damage. The potion falls onto him. He stops taking fire damage, and he saves himself.
Game. I'm insane! Oh my god! Oh
that's honestly, that's really impressive. That he did that in like a millisecond to grab he blew up, grabbed the fire res so quickly that he could do it. W, that's really impressive. One of the best speedrunners, by the way. Feinberg, another one.
Okay. That didn't work. No, I just hit him and a creeper killed him.
Feinberg is, yeah, insane in MCC as well.
All in that, like, one little block.
Oh. Oh my god, he just teleported up and killed 3 of them. That's crazy. That was quite impressive. I will say that was quite impressive. Pangy, what clip did he pick?
You would be like this!
Okay, that's quite a good clip.
Yeah, what?
Okay. Bro just broke the chair.
Oh my god.
I will say, Pangy, I do like Pangy a lot. He's Dutch, which is already a minus, but, you know, I like him. This is such a funny clip. This is such a crazy clip.
You know what? You could be gay with him, bro. That's okay. You know what? God, you would be like this.
The noises of the chair breaking. It's crazy. Okay, sorry. That's an insane clip. I'd seen the clip. I hadn't heard the clip. Pangy's also a W. I do like Pangy as well. So I'm best Minecraft streamer. All of them deserve it. I think they're all very cool people. They all deserve it. They're all going in. Best Marvel Rival streamer. This was difficult because I knew multiple of them. I like Flats. I like Flats a lot. I know Boger as well. I don't really watch Boger. I don't really watch Flats either, but I've seen him. W. I like Marvel Rivals. Fun game. FPS streamer, Aspen, my goat. Oh my god. Who the fuck is the burnt peanut? Who is this guy?
I see. Oh, what the hell?
He's nominated for like 4 things in this. I've never heard of this guy until the Streamer Awards nominations.
Got your little.
But he's nominated for like a million things. So
And you're next. Yeah!
I have no idea who this guy is, but he's a peanut. I guess that's like his whole thing, that he's a peanut. So W, I guess. If he wins, is he gonna accept the award, like, as a peanut? I don't know. Strategy game streamer. This category, none of these people were playing strategy games in the video. Ruffle, I think, no, that's not true. Ruffle was playing Balatro, I think. Because I know Ruffle, the reason I know Ruffle and I voted for Ruffle is because he's the only one well, no, obviously I know who Northern Lion is. And I vaguely know who Jinx is. But the reason I voted for Ruffle is because, I think I know him from Hearthstone. He's also a big Balatro streamer nowadays, I think. B, I quite like, I just actually have watched him as opposed to all of these other people. He's very chill.
There may be a more pressing issue.
He's a very chill guy.
Oh!
I have no idea what he just did.
Sevens away.
He won, I think. I don't understand Balatro. Let's see if any of these other people were playing strategy games. Oh yeah, okay, he's playing whatever this game is. What is this game? This is like Clash of Clans, right? Well, it's not actually, but it's like it's like the same people, right? Oh, it says Clash Royale right there. There you go.
One more win, man.
W, I guess, whatever. Let's see what Northernland playing.
I
Is
would
it the
expect
same clip?
half of this to be $8.99.
This is not a strategy game.
at my local grocery
Why
store.
did they choose this clip?
Then,
If he's nominated for strategy game
Americanize it,
streamer,
so reduce it by 20%.
why did they choose this clip?
That takes us down to 7.19.
I don't care. He's playing Costco. You're guessing the price of Finlandia sliced Munster. This is not a strategy game. What does he do? What is this? I know he didn't pick this clip because they showed it at the nominations thing, so it was the people from Cutie that picked the clip. But like, this is... Couldn't they have found a strategy clip? Like a clip of him playing a strategy game? Has he just not played a strategy game? Why is he nominated then? If he's not done that? Like, I think that there's like requirements that you have to have streamed like a certain amount of time. What's going on there? Is Pokemon a strategy game? Or is it Pokemon? Would you say Pokemon's a strategy game? Because I mean, sure, there's strategy involved, right? And it's turn-based combat, but like, is it a strategy? When I think of strategy games, right, I think of like war games. I think of like, I don't know, like Civ. Like that kind of, that's a strategy game because it's a, you know, it's a RTS, real-time strategy. Well, Civ's not a Civ's a turn-based, but you know what I mean? Like that's what I think, not Pokemon, not Costco. I don't understand this category. Most of these people weren't playing strategy games. Hearthstone and Balatro are in here. So I guess that counts. StarCraft is in the list. None of these people have that. I don't understand. Reality streamers. I don't watch any of these people. I know Adapt because I saw clips of a stream that he did with Maya, and I like Maya, and I like those clips, so I clicked Adapt.
The school that we learn.
Who is this?
It's called Garfield Elementary.
It's all good. That's where you learn it.
Yeah, no, that's my school's name.
Okay, okay.
Garfield Elementary.
Him trying not to dox his kid is this is an incredibly funny clip, actually. I will say.
Okay, yeah. All right. That's what you're learning right now, right?
Yeah, my brother's going to go.
Stop asking him about where. Tell him not to say the names.
He's about to go to high school. You got to catch up to him, okay?
Why do you keep asking the
know
child?
This right here, Michael. In reps.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That's such a funny clip. I've not seen that. That's really funny. Yeah, honestly, that's really funny. IRL streamer, I have no idea who this was, but the clip they showed, this is so sick. She's just driving around a fucking truck. It's like Euro Truck, but in real life. She's playing Euro Truck in real life. Do you know what I mean? Oh, this is a choice. You can okay. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, is she gonna just push the car away? Hello? Wait, was there not a car there? What happened to the car that was there? Wait, go back. What the fuck? That's a crazy clip as well. But yeah, this is so cool. Also, she's Belgian, so I have to vote for her. This car. Did she just like drive in front of it and then just... Huh?
There's a car and like the close by spots. Can I squeeze in front of it though?
Can she fit in front of that? Wait, that's crazy. I guess her truck can't be that
You're not
long.
supposed to be here with your fucking car, so fuck you. Don't get that way.
She squeezed through it. Yeah, but then she backs up into it again. Like, I didn't realize she was, like... She squeezed through it, which was very impressive, by the way. I can't even drive a normal car, so, you know. But then she just backs up. Is she not hitting the car? Where's the car gone? Did she just push it back? What's going on? Oh, no, don't open some random video. Anyway, that's crazy. IRL streamer. This is cool, though. I do love people that just do crazy streams and, like, IRL streams. Because, like, that's... Like, why not? This is what Twitch is missing, you know? Sure, gaming is, like, the core of it. And definitely not to be forgotten. But... No, but, like, okay. The concept of driving a truck isn't crazy. But the concept of streaming driving a truck... I think that's interesting. Is that strange? Is that strange? I think that's a cool stream. More people should just stream going about their day. Is what I'm trying to say. Vertical live streamer. I don't care. To be honest. Now this is a big one. Stream game of the year. Okay. I don't like Repo. I'm sure it's fun. There's just something about it I don't like visually. What is the clip they have?
Was ist da? Ruhig. Ah, fuck you! Ah.
Okay.
Was ist da? Ruhig. Ah, fuck you! Ah.
Okay, whatever. I want to see the other clips. I wonder who they got clips from. Lyric. They got a lyric clip. Marvel Rivals. Sure, whatever. I play Marvel Rivals. It's a fun game. I mean, FPSs are... Does anyone actually... I guess people do watch that because you want to watch people who are really good at it, right? Because it's good to learn. And like, obviously I do watch... I say watch. I will have if no one else is streaming, I will have like a Marvel Rival streamer open on my other monitor while I'm doing other things. But I'm not really watching them. So I don't know if that could count as stream game of the year, you know what I mean? Schedule 1, I fucking hate this shit. No offense to the guy who made this, but like, who fucking cares? It looks so ass. I'm sure it's really fun and like, you know, I like a Roblox every now and then, but, and this is basically just a Roblox. I don't know, it just, like, who cares, bro? Fucking Schedule 1. It won something at the Golden Joystick Awards, and I think that's cool. Because, you know, I love indie games, and I think indie devs should be able to make whatever they want. But also, fuck me, make your game look a bit nicer. That's really mean. That's really mean. I don't know. I just really... Schedule 1 just did not gel with me at all. Like, whatever, bro. Expedition 33, now this is an incredible game.
Nah, not this being
Valkyrie.
the thing that makes me cry in this whole game. He's so sweet.
I have a big brain.
He's a big brain.
All right, let's see your big brain. I'll see what I can do.
Get him an armband. Now. Oh my god.
Oh, this guy is very cute. I do love the look of this game, by the way. Like, it does look cool. But Peak is just... I don't know about Stream Game of the Year, you know? Like, I'm sure it's a good game. And I think Expedition 33 definitely deserves to win Game of the Year if it does at the Game Awards as well. Which it did at Golden Joysticks. I think Peak is the best Stream Game of the Year. It's funny. It's clippable. It's...
Hi, guys.
fun.
Does anybody need food? Thank you.
Were you not holding right click?
That was such a
Jesus
real fucking
Christ.
scream.
That was dramatic. I had her and then it
She's
let go.
fucking dead. Wait, let's see her again.
Hi.
Does anybody need food?
That's a funny.
Were you
clip.
not holding?
W Peak. I will always stand by Peak. That is the friend swap game of all time. I love Peak. I'm always voting for Peak. These other games are great, but like, if Silksong's not even on the list, if Hades 2 isn't even on the list, why would I vote for it, you know? Minecraft should have been here. And then I maybe would have voted for it. But Peak, it's in the name. Best content organization. I don't really care about most of these. I don't like FaZe, so I was like, I'm gonna vote for another one. But I don't really gaff. International streamer. I just clicked someone. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about this as much. Stream duo. Now, where the fuck is Weeters 9 and Redox? Where is Redox, Weeters 9, Ace Attorney streams? I don't see it. Where are we? That was Stream Duo of the Year. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. But it wasn't happening. Hello, Hog. But yeah, in the absence of Redox and Weeters 9 for Best Stream Duo, I voted for Arky and Yugi. I think I like them. What's happening here? It's like a little... Your duo of the year. Did they like make a clip to... Wait, this is actually really funny. Because I guess they can choose their own clip. So they must have like made a clip after being nominated. Of like a little clip show. This is so smart. Wait, what the hell? Why is no one else doing this? And then clip that and put that in it. Wait. This is really cute, actually. Wait, this is so smart. What was that? Why were they coming? Okay, maybe we've seen enough of that. That's a great clip. Wait, that's genius. I can't believe they did that. That's smart. I don't really know most of these other people. I know Sea-Dog and Iron Mouse. I don't really like Sea-Dog that much. I like Iron Mouse, but whatever. I don't like. I know Agent and Extra Emily. I don't really know. I don't watch any of these people, so I just kind of chose one. I'm not gonna lie. Stream collab. I didn't watch any of these, and I mean, whatever. I like Pokimane. Cat's Eye. I've enjoyed a few of their songs here and there, so why not? LeBron James is crazy though. The fact that Kaisonat just did a stream with LeBron James.
Last one.
Last one, guys. Last one.
Like, this is crazy. Imagine just streaming. Imagine streaming with fucking LeBron James. This is quite impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me get a selfie. Bro.
Yeah, no, it is true. I mean, I know who Kaisonat is because he has been very popular on Twitch for the last, like, few years. He's very well known for his subathons, which are insane. But like, I don't know where he came from. I don't know. I guess he just got really popular, you know. So W, I do like this is really cool. I like. You can't say anything about it. This is just really cool. So like I deservedly so. If they win, which I wouldn't be surprised if they win. Kaisonat is like massive, and I think in the last few years has won a lot of things. So you know that makes sense. I voted for him here because I don't know any of these other people, and I don't like FaZe that much. Usually, so why not? Streamed event. Now the only one of these that I watched was Streamer Games, which was actually awesome. By the way, literally the thing I was saying earlier about who's LeBron James. Yeah, he's this small streamer. You don't know LeBron James, but you wouldn't know him. It was just really nice of Kaisonat to do a little collab with him. Yeah, he's very new at it. He doesn't really know how it works, but it's nice, you know? But yeah. Sorry. I assume you didn't actually mean to ask who's LeBron James. I assume you know who LeBron James is, at least vaguely. I assume that was a joke of yours. But yeah. Sorry. Streamer Games. Which was actually cool. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's this clip. You actually don't know who LeBron James is? Sorry. He's like, isn't he like one of the most famous like basketball players in America? Anything a celebrity cultural through. That's crazy, Hog. Sorry, that's crazy. I'm like, he's very American because it's American basketball, but even I know about him, you know? Like, he is Mr. Basketball, I think. That's great. Sorry, I just thought you were making a joke because, yeah, he's a sportsman. I thought you were making a joke because LeBron James is like one of the is like, I think by far the most famous person on this entire list. I think, just like generally speaking. That's really funny that you don't know. Sportsman's no clue. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. But I just feel like, okay. But yeah, Streamer Awards. Sorry. Streamer Games. They should really get some better names than just Streamer Blank. Honestly, this is like third or second year, at least it's at least the second year that Ludwig has done this. This is sick. This is awesome. It's sport-ish events, and just a bunch of streamers doing sports for like multiple days. This is sick. Why aren't more people doing sports events and sports streams on Twitch? Maybe they are, and I'm not aware of it, I guess. But like, I feel like that would go well, right? And you'd expect sports streamer to have events like this in it, and not just people watching sports, but I guess whatever. I think this, like, I don't know, this is such a cool event. I didn't watch any of the other events. Also, W Gay. That was his girlfriend, by the way, who she kissed. Which is why that was happening. But yeah, like, it's funny. It's funny, it's good shit, but it's also, I don't know, I just like it. It's good it was a good event. I'm not like a Ludwig stan, but I do think he puts on good events. And that's the last I'll say on the matter. This one was actually a difficult one because there are multiple things I knew about in this category. Best stream series. Fortnite Fridays is insane. If anyone doesn't know Connor Eats Pants, he's
they're raising my rent, Rizzler?
This is such a good clip. We'll watch it in a second. He streams like, he's like the most basic Twitch streamer when it comes, because he just streams like random video games like Fortnite and shit. But he gets the most insane guests on it somehow. I don't really know. I think, was he a Dream SMP person, Connor Eats Pants? Is that right? I don't really know. But he's incredible. He's really funny. He's got I really like his sense of humor. But he's, this year alone, had on his stream, he keeps getting a lot of these like right-wing people as well, which is really funny. He's had like, I don't remember their names, but there was some like random right-wing politician in America. He keeps getting it on somehow, and then he just like gets them to like embarrass themselves, but still pretends like he's on their side, basically, which is really funny. He had, one of them was Elon Musk, who was at the time pretending to be, this was like when Elon Musk had this like side Twitter account, where he, like, everyone was like, this is really obvious, like everyone knew that it was Elon Musk, but he had this like side Twitter account that was like a different name and pretended to like just really like Elon. It's really funny. And he had Elon Musk pretending to be that guy on the stream. Like, the entire stream he was like, no, I'm not Elon. Even though he sounded exactly like Elon Musk, obviously, because it was him. Which was such an absolute insane stream. He's had the Rizzler, which, if you don't know who the Rizzler is, the Rizzler is a child who got popular on TikTok for like doing like from mewing, I think, like doing like a quote unquote Riz face, as they say to children, and like pointing at his jawline, I think, which is funny because it's like a child doing something silly, I guess. He's like in the same vibe as the Costco guys, with the you know, the 5 big booms and that kind of stuff. But he was, like, the Rizzler was like massive, as was the style at the time, exactly.
Can you believe they're raising my rent, Rizzler?
But this is like the kind of conversations they have.
I need to be president.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
So I can only, so the rent would only be $45.
$45 rent nationwide, dude. That's a great idea.
That's it.
W.
That's it.
That's it.
And then for people that don't have a home, I'll make it free for them. And I'll go to.
That's my
countries,
socialist
to the
present
people
right
that
there.
Don't have homes, I'll sell them a free home.
Dude,
And give them free rent, and I'll pay it off for them.
I'm voting for you. You got my vote.
W. This is what America needs. Unironically though, like obviously like he's a kid, but like this is, you know, it's a funny clip. It's a funny clip. I think this is a good clip because there are some other insane clips, but it's mostly like just looks really bad on the other people. But I love Fortnite Fridays, Connor's Pants. He's had some insane guests. He had Hawk Tua Girl recently, which was quite exciting as well. Who famously, after the whole Hawk Tua incident, did a crypto scam and rug pull, and then vanished off the face of the earth. And then after legal things going on, is now back? ? I'm not entirely sure. But that's great. So it's just really funny. It's really funny. It's not like every week. It's just like every now and then there's some like insane guests, and I just like see it on Twitter, and I'm like, yeah, go on, I'll give it a watch. We'll see. And then it's the most insane stream ever. So I do love Fortnite Fridays and Connor. It's very funny. I've not seen these other people. Maya, the one I'm voting for, Alveus Tours. I love Alveus. Alveus is a, for anyone who doesn't know, Alveus is a an animal sanctuary in Texas, I believe they're based. By Maya. She owns and runs it together with the other people who work there, I guess. But she's like the face of it. And it is not like a public, it's not like a zoo or anything, right? Like it's an animal sanctuary, so they do animal conservation things. But the whole point, the whole like concept of Alveus is that they have 24/7 Twitch streams, which I've actually had on here before. If I can find any. I swear they do. Are they not live right now? If they're not, that would be just really funny. Okay, maybe they don't have 24/7 live streams. But yeah, whatever. They have live streams, but they do these streams where they take... They're the tours where they take, you know, a bunch of streamers, a streamer who's there, and they do a tour and they talk about the animals, and she, like Maya, explains like, why do we have these? Why are these animals here? What do we advocate for? You know, and it's great. And she, it's basically just a lot of conservation works, and she does that on Twitch, which I think more people should be doing this kind of stuff on Twitch. I think it's awesome. Twitch is an incredible platform for fundraising, as I'm sure everyone here knows, because like the people who are here currently are mostly Yogscast people, I assume. So you all know about how incredible Jingle Jam is and things like that. So I think more people should realize that and should do things like Alveus, which is basically like 100% just funded by things like Twitch chat and by I think Twitch have donated money to Alveus, like at TwitchCons and stuff like previously. People like other Twitch streamers who have been to Alveus and stuff have done like charity things to gather, like to, you know, to fundraise money for Alveus. So I just think it's cool. W, conservation. I like animals. I like fighting against animals dying and conservation of animals, and also just generally good things for climate change and that kind of things. W Alveus, that's why I voted for them. Best VTuber. This guy's here again. I don't know who this guy is. Why is he a peanut? Can anyone explain to me who this is? I've never heard of him until now, but he's nominated for like a million things. Who is this guy? He's a peanut. He's a peanut. I love him. He's crazy. I clicked Mori Calliope because I vaguely know of Mori Calliope, and she's, I believe, Hololive, but I've heard some of her music and I actually do like some of the music that she's done. So that's why I clicked Mori Calliope. I don't really gaff. We're moving on. Here we go. My goat. Here's my goats. My Pookie. He did it.
Oh, yeah. Bop it. Sorry. I can't have sex right now. Yeah. I'm streaming. Yeah, just beat bop it. No, I know. I can't. I'm busy. I can't have sex right now. I'm going to sleep. I know. Okay, I love you too. Okay, goodbye. Sorry about that, guys.
It's just a stupid clip. That's really funny. I love Squeaks. I'll shout it from the fucking rooftops. That's my Pookie. That's my goat. So I didn't even see who else was nominated. They're honestly, like, it's a good lineup, to be honest, with Right Soon. But Squeaks, he's my goat. He's my goat. He won Speedrunner of the Year last year, which is really funny because I don't think, like, he barely did any speedruns last year, or this year, to be honest. He's been speedrunning a bit more now, but I think variety is probably the better category to put him in. He used to speedrun Mario 64 a lot. I don't think he's had a PB for like 3 years, or if not longer. My poor boy, which is what PB stands for, obviously. But I love Squeaks, so that's why I'm voting for Squeaks. These other people, Lyric. Is Lyric still even going? Like, okay, whatever. I don't know. Lyric feels like one of those, like, you know, like old people streamers. Like, who's still watching Lyric, you know? Whatever. Who cares? Queso, I've only, like, vaguely heard of Queso here and there, but I do love his, like, clips. That is, like, him. Oh my god, it is him. That's crazy. Why is he in this game? Why did he shit on the floor? That's crazy. Okay. Vinny Vine Sauce. I don't really know who this is.
Tell you what, everybody, we'll take a quick break. I'll be back in just a minute with more Grey Leno Show!
Ew. What is that? I don't really know who this is. I've seen them, but like, I've seen people talk about them. I don't really know who this is. I'm scared.
Close one. GG's. GG's, bro. GG's.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Just chatting. Not gonna lie, I don't like most of the people on this list. That's not true. I don't like 2 of them. I don't really like Jason, and I really don't like XQC, so it's like, I'm gonna vote for someone else, so I'm gonna vote for the woman. I don't know who this is. They could be boring as hell. No, actually, I do like their clips. Okay, I don't like this clip specifically. I don't know why the dog is humping. That's... Don't go to the side. Don't show that. Don't show that. Jesus. Freaky ass dog. Freaky ass dog. I was gonna say, I really like their setup. They feel like a sim. Do you know what I mean? They feel like the camera angle and the way it's like the background's like blurry and stuff. It feels like I'm watching like top down to her stream, which I think is really cool. I do like that a lot. Rising Star. Fucking Average Harry is one of those people, like, I'm sure he's a fine person. He just pisses me off. KTB my goat. KTB my goat. We had a vote for KTB. Let's see what the clip is. She's a very strange person.
Like, I might as well go up now.
But I do
since
like
I'm
her.
playing the game. Oh, no, full cam. Boom, boom. Reactions. I do believe. Did Mimi have some bourbon? She's big red wine. She had hella red wine. That's her shit. You're the only woman streamer that doesn't make me want to touch myself. Thank you. Or not.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay. What a weird thing to say to someone. Why would you say that? Okay. Strange clip. Breakout streamer, Vanilla Mace. I thought KTB was on this list as well. Am I stupid? I guess she's not. I love Vanilla Mace. If you haven't seen Vanilla Mace yet, she's goated. Oops. She's goated. She's so funny. She... She's really expressive, which I like, and she's very funny. It's my goat. It's my goat. I think that's perfect for like a good streamer, right? So, W Vanilla Mace. This clip is just kind of whatever. Who cares? Also, I don't know any of these other people. Like I said, I vaguely know that, but also I think he's FaZe, so like whatever. I don't know any of these other people. League of Their Own. I mean, I only know Maya. I don't know the other guys. The other people. But I've already talked about why I like Maya. And Alveus, so that's why we're voting for Maya. Sapphire Award. I think this is really cool that they have this, to be fair. It's just like the one category that doesn't have men in it. But it is very much like Cinna, Emiru, Extra Emily, Vanilla Mace. I don't really know who this is, but all of these are like Cutie Cinderella's friends. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that group of Twitch streamers. Which is fine. But it does feel like, you know, this is, I think, the one that I'm like, I wish there was more variety of different groups in this one specifically, because the issue with an award like this is it's very vague, right? It doesn't really mean anything, and it could be any kind of streamer, and it could be from anywhere, from any community. So, because of that, you don't get much. You surprisingly get less variety, because the options are so wide. So the ones who are the closest to Cutie Cinderella will get the most votes, because a lot of I bet you this is the ones with the most different people. Because like you'll just write like any, you know, you'll write any woman. You can write any woman in here, is what I'm saying. Not even a woman, just any non-man. So I feel like this is a much larger, much wider category. And then they, you know, there's a bunch of people got written in probably, but not all of them get written in as many times as the people who are closer to Cutie Cinderella, which are the ones with slightly bigger viewer bases. At the end of the day, it is just, a lot of this is just like, who has the biggest viewer base right now? But, you know, it's an award show. That's what all award shows are, really, realistically. Gamer of the Year. I voted for Burnt Peanut because I think it's really funny. I just think, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but I think it's really funny that he's been nominated for like a million things.
I got you!
I'm still really confused who this guy is. His mouth is also open like the entire time. That can't be good for him, right? It can't be good for him. Streamer of the Year. I just really don't gaff about most of these people. I like Extra Emily. So I voted for her. And also the fact that she's the only woman on the list. But I do like Extra Emily. She's a very strange person, but I do like. I don't watch any of these people's streams, but I like seeing Extra Emily on, like, big streamer events and stuff when I see, like, those streams. So it's like, you know, whatever. I guess I'll vote for her. I don't like most of the other people here. No, I do. I like Kai Cenat, I think. Is this a picture of him on, like, some kind of thingy show? I guess it doesn't. It won't show that. The exposure on this is crazy. You'd think this guy could get a better, like, camera setup. Very loud. You'd think this guy could get a better camera setup than this, right? Like, the exposure on this is crazy. Especially with the white suit, like, it just... This is crazy. And in, like, the really white room... You'd expect to get some better... I don't know. I'd expect it to get better views. I think that's the guy with, like, the most subs ever. Like, he's got the record, right? For, like, the highest sub count ever on Twitch. I'm pretty sure. So, like, he's got money. I don't know. Anyway. That's my votes for Streamer Awards. I won't be streaming this live. I won't be, like, restreaming. I know you can. I won't be. I won't be doing all that, love. Oh, let's submit it and then close it. Right. Let's move on, because it's already been, like, 2 hours. Maybe I won't play Spiritfarer today. I'm sorry. I really wanted to do this because I think this is really fun. And I love these kind of award shows. This is really interesting. This is, like... I love this shit. Especially, like, video games and content creators. It's really interesting to me. So I do like these award shows a lot. But also, let's get to the Game Awards. Holy shit, it's been bad. It's been so bad the last few years. I think I know like 3 or 4 streamers. Yeah, that's how the Twitch works, isn't it? That's the thing with Twitch. It is so massive. There are so many people. I like to think I stay pretty in the loop. I like to try and stay pretty in the loop with the big streamers, which is why I also follow a lot of these, like, streamer awards. I also didn't know most of them. I'm not gonna lie. And the ones I knew, very little of them I actually watched. You know what I mean? Like, on that list, I think I actually watch Alveus sometimes, but also even not that often. I watch their videos, like their cut down videos of their tours sometimes. I watch Blue, the speedrunner, and I watched some of the Minecraft people, and that was about it. All the other people, I don't really watch unless it's like an event that's happening, you know. Just don't watch much. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's what I'm saying though. I think Twitch is dying. And it's just kind of a thing, a sign of the times and of the economy. It's just kind of, it's not like it used to be, you know? I hate to sound like that. I hate to sound like that and say these things, but it just really isn't. And this is a thing across the entire media landscape online. It's not great. It's just not great. But let's go now.
An oatmeal container? A wooden ball?
J-Fusion liggend streepje just resubscribed voor 63 months.
Oh my god. Hello? Please. I'll do anything. Please make it stop. What's going on? Oh god. Okay. Thank you. That was so loud. That's so loud. Thank you for the resub, Fusion. every time someone resubs, I'm like, God, I really need to change my resub notification. And then I just never do it because I literally don't know what I would change it. But I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Did you see, by the way, like a few weeks ago, Twitch gave me like a notification that's like, hey, you can do discounts on gifted subs. But the offer, like, you can only do it until the offer, sorry, my brain just completely blanked. Yeah, you can only keep doing it until the end of the year. So it's like, oh, I honestly forgot this existed because it's like a new thing that they added like this year. So I don't think I fucked up because I thought when I first saw it, I thought it was like offer runs out in 15 hours or something. And I was like, oh God, I need to do this now, but I have like 90 hours left. So I accidentally did like a I did like a 48-hour one, and I was like, oh wait, that's not what it meant. I was just really stupid. But I have like 12 hours left or something that I can have discounts. I don't know if anyone's gonna actually, like, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. It's whatever. But I'm just gonna like run it for every stream for the rest of the month, probably. For the rest of the year even. Which I don't know how often I'm gonna stream during December. Hopefully at least once for Taskcrafter. Oh my God.
J-Fusion liggen just gifted. 5 subs.
Thank you, J-Fusion, for the 5 gifted. You fell into my trap. You fell into my trap. That was my goal the whole time. Yeah, I don't know. was that cheaper for you? I don't know. That wasn't actually what I was trying to do. I just used you subbing, just reminded me that was the thing I'm gonna do. You don't need to give me subs. I don't. It's like whatever. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And if you do want to, it's cheaper now, I guess, to do gift subs. It's 35% off. So why not? I know it says 1 hour left. I'll probably add. I'm probably just gonna do it every stream. So you know what I mean. I think, okay, I'm probably not gonna do it every stream because I want to keep at least 4 hours for the New Year's stream, which I'm like 99% I'm gonna do a New Year's stream again, as I've done the last like 3 years. It's like the one tradition that I still like to do on this channel. So I'd like to have a discount on that one. So if I do too many streams before then, I'll stop doing them so that I still have 4 hours left for the New Year's one. But other than that, I think I'm just going to do it every time. There might be some interesting streams coming in December if I can get the Taskcrafter stuff edited down. Before we move on to the Game Awards, I've spoken about Taskcrafter a lot. Minecraft Taskmaster. You know what it is. You get it. I've recorded every task with every person. We have 5 incredible contestants. I'm very excited. We've got Weechers9 on it, on the case, as the craft master, if you will, or the task crafter, or whatever, the guy that judges them. That is true. I don't know if I'll do it during Jingle Jam. This is a thing this is a thing I was speaking to some people about the other day. But like, I think it's cool that everyone can like help fundraise for Jingle Jam. I don't see any point in me doing it because or honestly, I don't really see the point in like Yogscast community people doing it unless they are like big enough to have their own audience, because frankly, I think it's just you're just spreading out you're just spreading out donations that were gonna happen anyway. Do you know what I mean? And if you're not doing that, you're preying on people to donate, which I don't like. You know what? Like, so no one who's watching me is gonna donate to my campaign more than they were gonna donate to the campaign of the main Yogscast channel. So I just don't see the point of making a thing. I might do a stream during Jingle Jam. If I do, I'll most likely talk about it, and I very likely will, and I'll very likely play the games of the Jingle Jam collection actually. But I'm not gonna make my own campaign because I don't. What's the point? I guess that I can choose which charity it goes to. I'll just tell you to go donate to a specific charity if you want. If you really want to look at my opinion on something, it's gonna be the Trevor Project probably that I would get you to donate to. Yeah, that's my opinion on the matter. I think it's awesome that they get other streamers who have viewer bases that aren't watching the Yogscast already and maybe weren't gonna donate yet. I think that's great. I don't think it's useful for people like me whose viewer base is like basically 99% people who were gonna donate to it and get the collection or whatever on another stream anyway. But yeah, that's my opinion. I got a hype chest. Confetti emote. Yippee. Thank you again, JFusion, for the 5 gifted. That's awesome. You're the goat. You're the goat, JFusion, and you know it. You better know it. You better know it. Okay, I know it's been like 2 hours. Let's... I don't think I'm playing Spiritfarer after this, but let's go through this. Listen, let's go from the back, because I feel like this is the least interesting part. You don't think you got the emote? Have you already got all the hype train emotes from like all the recent hype train emotes or something? Or does it just hate you? That's really funny. That's really funny if it does. And I'd like to give it to you. I can't. That's not a thing I can do. Okay. Game Awards. So, everyone doesn't know, the Game Awards is a very big thing. They're verifying my request. This is great. I'm very happy. It's a very big award show. Very, like... It's been for many years a place where a lot of games companies announce new games. Like a lot of game stuff gets announced here, and like this is like one of the most prestigious awards that games can get, basically. So it's quite a big one. The last few years have been really ass. They have been really ass, mainly because the games, especially last year, the games were terrible. And it be like that. Rewind. Can I see the last one? Viewership. You know, they've had higher viewership every time. They've been doing it since 2018. I mean, to be fair, they had 21 pilots and a bunch of other people doing, like, you know, performing, which is sick. That was really cool, by the way. Witcher 4 got announced. Like, this stuff is sick. It's a really big deal. Last year, and everyone was really looking forward to it. Witcher 4, by the way, coming out next year still, so, you know. Game of the Year, Astrobot last year. I mean, I don't want to say Astrobot was bad. I think Astrobot is probably a really good game and it really deserves it, but it was in a group of other games that's like, who cares? Literally, who cares? I'm sure this was really good. I literally have not seen anything about it. Metaphor Refantasy. This was nominated for a lot of things last year, like whatever. Baldur's Gate got community support. It didn't come out last year. Balatro deserves best indie game. This was like one of the highlights of the year, I think, last year. And Helldivers 2 also didn't come out last year. Black Myth Wukong really was very mid, but it was like one of the big games of last year, you know? Tekken 8 came out, whatever. Did Helldivers maybe did come out last year? I actually don't remember. Maybe it did. Best adaptation is an interesting one. Fallout was good. I did like that. Queso was there, I guess, for some reason. This is really funny. Most anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto 6, last year at the Game Awards. Let's look at most anticipated game. Let's look at the list here. Oh look, it's Grand Theft Auto 6. It's still not out. It's winning again this year. 100%. It's totally winning again this year, right? Although, like, look, this is a fucking lineup. This is a fucking lineup. Witcher 4. I mean, The Witcher is massive. And Witcher 4 looks good. But then again, they are woke now. So, you know, there's a woman. Maybe people hate it now. I don't know. But I feel like there's a lot of hype for this. Resident Evil Requiem. People fucking love Resident Evil. So also a lot of hype for that. I get it. This game, this James Bond game, it's by the people who make Hitman. It looks good. It looks good from what we've seen. So I understand why people are hyped for it. GTA, I mean, it looks good. It did look good from what we've seen about it from the trailers. It has looked good. It is exciting. This is a lineup, but I think GTA is probably going to win it in this one. I think I'm personally most excited for Resident Evil, even though I'm not playing it. I like watching other people play Resident Evil. Yeah. Yeah, this game, it looks good. It's by the people who did Hitman. The recent Hitmans, anyway. Hitmans? That feels weird. When you say Hitmen, when you're talking about the plural of the video game Hitman? Or, how does that work? How does that work? I don't know. Anyway, it's exciting. But yeah, sorry. I was going through this. I just found it really funny that it was most anticipated game last year and this year. Faker, sure, whatever. T1, Black Myth Wukong, Player's Choice. The Player's Choice was ass last year, but so were all the other games. Last year was a really bad game. The year before was Baldur's Gate. This was the Baldur's Gate year sweep. I think. Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate and Alan Wake 2 actually. Hi-Fi Rush came out that year, yeah. But yeah, Baldur's Gate wins here. Alan Wake wins a lot. Baldur's Gate, Neil Newbin wins Best Performance. Baldur's Gate wins Best Community Support. Baldur's Gate wins Best Role Playing. Baldur's Gate wins Best Multiplayer. Most anticipated, let's see. If it's GTA 6, that's really funny. Content creator was Iron Mouse. I forgot about that. I don't know. Where is it? Most anticipated. Debut indie, player's voice, best adaptation. Oh, it's Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. So it wasn't GTA 6. I don't think GTA 6 had the trailer out at that point yet. I think that came out last year. The first, like, real trailers of that. So that makes sense. Esports event. Do we have esports event? No, esports event isn't a category anymore. It's interesting to see what categories are still there and what have been replaced. Yeah. Alan Wake 2, I forgot that came out in 2023. But yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes this year. Let's go from the back because I think the ones at the start are the most interesting ones. So we'll leave those for last, obviously. Best esports team. I know vaguely of NRG and of Vitality. I've heard of them, and Liquid. I don't know PH. Is it the same Liquid that I'm thinking of? The other ones. I don't know. We'll go for NRG. I really don't care. Is the thing. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. I don't even know what that is. What is Mobile Legends Bang Bang? I don't know. Okay. Esports athlete. Do I recognize any of these people? This is really confusing. Okay, their name is the first. Okay. So we've got Ziwo for Counter-Strike, Menard for Street Fighter, Kakeru for Street Fighter as well, Forsaken for Valorant, Chovy for League, and Brock for Valorant. I don't know any of these people. I don't think I'm voting on this because I literally don't know any of these people. And I don't care about any of these games. I'm not gonna lie. Esports, whatever. Listen, I like esports, but only if it's like really specific games. And I understand that these are like the big esports games, but it's not the games I like to watch. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. What is that? Out of all of these, Valorant is probably the one I care about the most because I've actually played it. So we're voting for Valorant. Let's go through these a bit quicker. Content Creator of the Year. What? Oh my god, he's here. I've actually not looked at most of these nominations yet. I've only looked at like a few. The fucking Peanut guy is here. Who is this man? Why is he here? Why does he keep showing up? I don't like him. He's scaring me now at this point. I've never heard of this guy. Obviously, I know who Kaisenat is, and I know Moist Critical. I have not heard a single thing about Moist Critical this year. Why is he in this list? Why is he... To be fair, I've not heard of the Burnt Peanut this year either, so I guess... Maybe that's just on me. Sakura, I think... I don't know if this is a different Sakura. I think it might be a different Sakura. I don't know who this is. I think it's... I assume it's a VTuber from what I'm seeing here. I don't know who K-Drill is. That looks like an esports person. I just really want the Burnt Peanut to show up at Content Creator of the Year at the Game Awards. I don't know. You know what? You're right, Abyssal. He is in Dispatch. He is in Dispatch. Okay, that is... Okay, then I guess it's fair. But, like, whatever. This is not the voice actor of the year, you know? This isn't best performance. I want the Peanut to win because I think it's really funny. I have no idea who this guy is. But I like... He's got a shtick. And sometimes you need a shtick to win. And that's important. And that's why he has my vote. Best anticipated game, we've been over this earlier. These are honestly all really good. I'm sure the Wolverine game could also be really good. Like, all of these look like good games. So I'm excited. It's been... I said this earlier, it's been a way better year than the last few years this year for games because of a lot of indie games. It looks like next year, like if these are all coming out next year, who knows if GTA is coming out next year. If all of these are coming out next year, they could be really good. Resi, I think this is coming out in January, isn't it? Let's look it up. I wish this actually linked to the games at all. Sorry, it's February. It's end of February, February 27th. It's coming out, Resi Requiem. It's exciting. Yes, this was announced last year at the Game Awards, actually. The trailer for this was last year at the Game Awards. I don't know what the like release of it is. Let's have a look. Witcher 4. They've only shown... I mean, they've shown cinematic trailers. I don't know if there's been a gameplay trailer. Yes, I would expect to see trailers for all of these games at the Game Awards. I think when is the Game Awards actually? I think it's like this website, why does it load so slow? It's the 11th of December, there you go. So yeah. What this is probably something I really every year I've been wanting to stream this. Like to stream watching the Game Awards because I think it's really interesting and I watch it every year, but I just always forget to. So maybe this year I'll stream it, but we'll see. It is also always really late, so it would be like a super late stream for me. But yeah, whatever, we'll see. But maybe we'll do like a watch along to the Game Awards. I don't know. Where's the Fable reboot? Has that been announced? Yeah, it's fine. Oh. I don't really know anything about Fable. That looks cool. I'm sure I would not be surprised if we see a trailer for that at the Game Awards as well. But yeah, I think Resident Evil gets my vote on this. Yeah, it seems to be. It says 2026 when I googled it. Witcher 4, I still don't know when that's coming out. We're listening, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we're listening to the Silksong soundtrack, by the way. Because it's just a lot of like instrumental stuff, and it's actually really nice to just have in the background, which I like. But yeah, this is my vote. I think this is a really interesting category. And I'm really excited to see all of these games. I think they're all going to be great. GTA, a little less excited because of the way Rockstar has been acting. Union busting. But other than that, you know. Obviously, a lot of these are AAA. And I you know, we'll see. Yeah, I literally don't know anything about Fable, but I know that it's famously, you know, it's famous. Best adaptation. A Minecraft movie, a classic, of course. A classic. It's terrible, but it is memeable, and it's funny terrible. So I would not be surprised to see a Minecraft movie win. Devil May Cry, I forgot about this until I was reminded of it like literally earlier today, because Golden Joysticks also had a best adaptation which had Devil May Cry in it. And yeah, I've never played Devil May Cry, so I've also not seen this, but I mean, this could be good. It does look cool. Devil May Cry is one of those things that like the vibe of it looks cool, but I just never played it. Splinter Cell Deathwatch, this could be cool as well, to be fair. I didn't know this existed. Last of Us Season 2 obviously is one of the big ones. I think it's between these two probably in votes. I feel like people don't want to vote for a Minecraft movie. So I feel like Last of Us is going to win it, probably. I have not watched Season 2 of The Last of Us. I was going to. I heard about things about the director and decided I didn't want to watch it anymore. And that's where we'll leave that. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't know. Until Dawn, I didn't know this was out. Because I remember I saw Season 1. Season 1 was really good. I really like Season 1. I've not played a video game. So obviously I'm very, like, I don't know anything about it. But Season 1 was really good, and I liked it a lot. Until Dawn, very interesting game. Spawned a very interesting game series. It gets a lot of shit, I think, but I do like those style games that they do, specifically this company. I knew there was gonna be a movie adaptation. I think it's a movie adaptation anyway. I didn't know it was out yet. Until Dawn movie, because I remember this and I remember thinking, oh, that's weird. When did this come out? It came out in April? Okay, wait, let's look at the IMDb for it. What's the score? It's got a 5.7 on IMDb. What's it got on Rotten Tomatoes? I would guess so, yeah. It's a 51 on Rotten Tomatoes. 51%. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible. But it's not good, is it? That's really interesting. I didn't know this came out. Okay. Maybe I'll watch it at some point. I say this about so many things. I have so many things I need to watch. I probably won't watch it. I am pretty sure the director of this is a Zionist. So I'm gonna vote for the Minecraft movie. Which, to be fair, I don't know how much better the director of this is, so, you know, we'll move on. Best multiplayer. This is... We were looking at this yesterday. Arc Raiders is instantly... I'm not voting for it because they used AI. And that's where we're ending. I watched a Minecraft movie... drunk in a Discord with a group of friends, and it was really fun. That's all I'm saying. It's terrible. The film is not good. The film is not good. But I love Minecraft, and it was a fun time. You know, there are some films that you watch and you're like, this is just bad. Minecraft movie at least is funny bad. But it does really have its flaws. So it is what it is. Best multiplayer. Arc Raiders, it doesn't look that interesting as a game, plus they used AI, so I'm not interested. Whatever, I'm not voting for it. Battlefield, bro, who cares? Fucking Call of Duty, Battlefield, whatever. I don't give a shit. Elden Ring, Night Rain. I have never played an Elden Ring or a Dark Souls. Night Rain looked fun. I've seen some clips of people playing it. I saw like some people speedrunning it together, which is fun. But like, whatever. Peak, the best friend slop game that there has been in a long time. Like I said earlier already, I think Peak is getting my vote on this. But then again, Split Fiction. Anyone who doesn't know, I played Split Fiction with Matt earlier the year. This game is so good. It's weird. The writing isn't great, just like the previous one. It's by the same people who did It Takes Two, and the one where they have to escape the prison, whatever it's called, A Way Out. Is that what it's called? I think. The writing is, you know, a similar level. They used voice changers. I thought, from what I heard, they used AI to make new voice lines instead of getting the actors back in. Is what I was told. To be fair, I've not looked into it, so maybe I'm wrong. But that's what I've heard about it. Which is something that I'm very much not happy about. But also, it was something that the actors did agree to, from what I heard. But if it's different to that, maybe fair. But even then, I don't know. I think the issue is we're currently in a world yeah. Okay, but so these voice change, yeah, sure. So it's like it's like live voice changers that change the way your voice sounds. That's different to generative AI at all. I don't know. I'm not super. I'm not knowledgeable on the subject. I've heard people talking about how our creators used AI to make voice lines, like to basically record new voice lines without getting people in. Which that is something I'm very much not happy about. If it's literally just voice changers, I don't think that is the same at all. But either way, the concept of AI and generative AI specifically, I don't I'm sure there are good uses for it. I think we are currently not at a stage in which we can pick and choose. I think it's important currently. It's more important currently to just understand that generative AI is both built upon stealing from other artists. AI generated text-to-speech voices trained on real actors. Oh, interesting. Text-to-speech. No, yeah, it's not AI. The word AI is... This is something I've spoken about with Matt yesterday as well. I hate that it's called AI because it's not AI. That is just what our society has now called it. So that is just sadly what it is gonna be. It is what it is. Whatever. I don't know. I just feel like we don't live in a world where we can currently... I personally feel like we don't live in a world where we can currently accept any form of AI. I think this is probably the least egregious version. Because this is probably one of the most ethical uses. If what Matt is saying is right. But I think it's like a give an inch, take a mile situation, and currently we're not at that stage yet. Is my opinion. But that's enough about AI. Let's talk about video games instead. So, like I said, Peak and Split Fiction are really good. I think... Oh, I don't know. It's difficult. I really like Split Fiction. It was a really good game. I think they make really good multiplayer games. They're just really fun story adventures. It's not the best writing, but it's fun, and there are some really interesting themes. And also, it's a game of like a million games. Which is good, because it means you can do all kinds of things. There's a lot of content. It's run locally. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna keep harping on about it. I don't know enough about specifically the Art Creators version, so whatever. It's whatever. I'm just gonna move on. I think Split Fiction's really good. And I think any other year it would have won. However, I think Peak deserves it this year. It is probably my favorite multiplayer game I've played all year. It's just really good. It's visually like the perfect blend of looks good and silly its gameplay it's got depth to it, and yet it's also incredibly simple. Anyone can just start it. It's fun. It's got my vote. Best sports, bro, who gas? I don't care. I don't care about any of these. 3 of these are cars. That's not a sport. That's cars. Although I guess for some people it's cars. Yeah, it was literally a game jam project. I think it was, but that's where the best games come from, though. Like from small groups of people having a silly idea, and doing a really good job at making it. And that's why I think that adds to why I love Peak so much, because of its origin, and because of the like, I don't know, like the human vibe behind it, the connection behind it. You know, it's like literally a group of 2 indie companies, two groups, Aggro Crab and Landfall, doing a game jam together and being like, "Oh, this is a silly game," when Aggro Crab was actually making a different game. Or I think Aggro Crab was doing, maybe Aggro Crab themselves did the game jam and then they got Landfall in, because they're making like a sequel to Another Crab's Treasure or something, I think. But they're like, oh, it's not working, and they're stuck. It's like whatever. And then they have Peak, which is just like this silly thing on the side, and it's actually like they enjoy making it. They're doing good. They're doing like, people enjoy playing it. They're making another silly game as well recently that I've seen clips about, which is like you're like drive around in like forklifts and stuff. It's really funny as well. I don't think it's got as many legs as Peak, but it looks fun. Anyway, sports racing. I literally don't care about this one. I'm just gonna skip it. Actually, I'm not even gonna vote. Best sim strategy. I have not played any of these. The Alters is really interesting. I had not seen this game. I had not seen anything about this game until today when it won a golden joystick today. It looks really weird. I don't know what, like, it's like a survival sim thing. But it seems like there's some story stuff. It's like one guy who clones himself, basically. Because his entire crew has died on some alien planet or some shit. I don't know if it's good. It looks interesting. 2 Point Museum, I mean, it's fun. I don't really care about it. I don't know what Tempest Rising is. I've not seen it. Jurassic World Evolution 3, like, whatever. We've had so many of these. Final Fantasy Tactics. This is like, sim and strategy games, first of all, why are they together? That's weird. That's a weird group. I think, but it's whatever, I guess. Yeah, they have like different skill sets. So like, yeah. So they can do the other jobs that he's not doing, basically, right? Yeah. I read the Steam page earlier. It looks interesting. I don't know if it's good. It looks fun though. I think I'm gonna vote for it because it's different. And all the other ones, I don't know. I don't know what this is. The other ones are like whatever. I don't gaff about. That's my vote. Family games. There were lots of Lego games at the this summer's game awards thing, game awards show. I don't remember what that was, I think. Anyway, but there was a lot of Lego games. The Lego Party game looks really fun. I've not played it, but it looks really fun. I've seen some people play it. Lego Voyagers, it's like this is the puzzle one, right? Lego Voyagers, let's Google it. I think it's like a puzzle-y game. Oh. It's a co-op adventure. Oh, sorry. It's a co-op game. This is actually pretty fun. Maybe Matt and I should play this at some point. It looks fun. I don't know. I've not played it. Mario Kart World, it does look good, but Also Switch 2, whatever, Nintendo. Split Fiction was really fun. Sonic Racing, whatever, who cares? Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's a good game. It does look like a good game, but also at the same time, Switch 2, whatever. I don't really have many opinions about these. I think best family. Best game appropriate for a family play, irrespective of genre or platform. I think probably Lego Party. I feel like Split Fiction is, I mean, it's got deep themes, which I guess isn't bad for family, but it doesn't feel like what they're looking for. Fighting game, who cares? 2XKO is the League one, which looks pretty cool. So I guess I'll vote for that. I don't really care about any of these. Whatever. Moving on. RPG. Avowed. I forgot Avowed came out this year. Yeah, it's not really a family game, is it? Avowed came out this year. Didn't Avowed like really flop? I feel like it was quite like people were quite excited for it, and then it really wasn't as good as people thought. Shouldn't really be there. Interesting. You've played it, right, Matt? I've not played it. From what I thought, it's pretty. Everyone shit on it, but like Pillars of Eternity universe. I didn't even know it was that universe. That's quite funny. Like visually, I think it looks great. But I have heard that it's just not good. Yeah, fair enough. Clair Obscur, I've not played either. I've not played any of these games, just as a little heads up. But Clair Obscur is one that I'm interested in playing. I want to play. Out of all of these, I think I have to vote for Clair Obscur because it's the only one that actually interests me at all. It looks cool. So I'm voting for it. It looks the most interesting out of all of them. I think Avowed visually looks good, but I've heard just like, oh, whatever. Outer Worlds, I didn't even play the first one, so whatever, who cares? Monster Hunter has never interested me. Kingdom Come Deliverance looks interesting, but I didn't play the first one either, and it's not interesting enough that I think I would care enough. So Clair Obscur is getting it. And that's what I am expecting as well. Best action adventure, now we're fucking talking. And I think, I'm gonna be real with you. It's gotta be Silksong. It's always gonna be Silksong. Silksong is one of the best games I've ever played. I love it. It's really fucking good. I love it. I there's nothing else to say. It's made with such an enormous amount of love and attention to detail that Team Cherry has put into it. It is just incredible. And I'm sure all of these do as well. But Silksong is just, it's my goat. It's my goat. Split Fiction is really good. I've heard really good reviews of the Indiana Jones game. I've not played it. Death Stranding, I'm sure it's good, but I feel it's mostly just people sucking Kojima's dick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about Kojima. I don't like whatever. I'm sure he's gonna be at the Game Awards as well, and he's gonna talk about some random bullshit that he's up to, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, Kojima, we love you so much." I don't care about Kojima. Who cares? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'm sure the game's fun. Whatever. Who cares? Ghost of Yotei. I didn't play Ghost of Tsushima. Is that what it's called? I think that's the first one. It looks cool. Ghost of Yotei is the same thing. Like, it looks cool. I love Eric Ishii, who's the actor for the main character. I love Eric Ishii. Who cares? Yeah. Of course he did, because that's all he gets up to, ever. That's like the only thing you see of Kojima, is when he shows up to some event and everyone's like, oh my god, we love Kojima so much. Oh my god, you're the best. You have the best mind of making video games. You're awesome. I love you so much. It's like, bro, literally nobody cares. Well, clearly a lot of people care, but I don't care about Kojima. And I've said it. I've already been over Split Fiction. It's really good. It's just not going to beat Silksong, is it? It's just not going to beat Silksong. Best action game. This Doom game, I honestly didn't even hear about it very much. It looks cool, but I know fuck all about it. Fucking literally, if people are voting for Battlefield in this, like, I don't know. The fact that there's Battlefield 6, like, come on now. I've never played a single Doom game either, but it's just, I don't know. They look fun. It's just not really my game, I think, my style of game. I don't know anything about Ninja Gaiden. Like, I've heard it, but I've heard its name many times. I don't know anything about it. And I've not even heard of Shinobi Art of Vengeance. This art style looks cool. If this is what the gameplay is like, it looks cool. But then, like, Hades 2, this is what the art style on the cover is. That's not what the game looks like, so who knows? Awards are supposed to be your innovation, exactly. That's the thing, though. Like, all these big companies have these big series of games, like GTA 6. GTA is kind of different, because, like, it is, like, I don't know, I feel like it's more interesting. Every fucking Battlefield game, every fucking Call of Duty game looks exactly the fucking same. To me, from an outside perspective, I guess. Like, I've never played any of them, really. But, like, I just don't understand. It is very much like FIFA. To me, where it's just like, why do you need a new game every year that is just the same fucking game? Which is really funny, because I'm gonna vote for Hades 2, which is also basically the same game as the first one, but a lot of, like, it's very different still, you know? Like, the gameplay is, like, the core concept is the same, but a lot of it is different, and obviously the core of what I think makes Hades so good is the fact that it's is the voice acting and the writing. Now, I will say, Hades 2, I am not a massive fan of its ending, and the writing of its ending. They changed the lead up to the ending recently, because I wasn't the only one who thought that, clearly. The changes makes it better, for sure. It's still So, that really is going to cost Hades 2 some points for me. Gameplay-wise, though, I've been playing it since the early access has been released, like the public beta, or whatever it's called. It's really good. I'm still playing it. It's an incredible game. Gameplay-wise, I think it is a perfect Hades game. I think it's gameplay-wise better than the first one, 100%. Writing-wise, there are parts that I'm not very happy with. It's not terrible. It's not terrible, like, at all. It's just me nitpicking the parts that I don't like. But it's really, really fucking good still. So that's why it's winning Best Action Game, but that's also why I understand it's not winning Game of the Year. Even if Silksong didn't come out, I don't expect it to win Game of the Year ever. I just skipped over Best VR Game because I have not played any of these, and I don't own a VR headset. So, Best Mobile Game, I've not played any of these. I've heard of Uma Musume. It was like a big thing. That's cool, I guess. Sonic Rumble. I thought that was a TV show. What's the Sonic TV show called? Is it not called Sonic Rumble? No, it's called Sonic Boom. That's why. Okay. I don't know what this is, but I'm actually interested in it. It's by Rovio. Isn't Rovio the people who do Angry Birds? I swear that's Rovio, right? That's interesting. Yeah. I actually will check this out, probably. I doubt I'll play it, but it is interesting mobile games. Persona 5. It's interesting. I'm not voting on anything though. Debut indie game. Blue Prince. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is a crazy lineup actually. The fact that I don't know why there's only 4 compared to all the other ones. But this is a crazy lineup. Blue Prince was incredibly well received even. We played it a little bit on Wheat's stream. It was a bit. It wasn't. I don't know. I think. Yeah, I don't know. It confused me. Maybe we just didn't really get into it enough. It looks really interesting. Some parts of it annoyed me a bit. It's whatever. Clair Obscur, the fact that this is a debut game and an indie game, is crazy because I would not be surprised if this wins Game of the Year. That's really impressive. I think I would not be surprised if we see a big Clair Obscur sweep this year. But like I said, it's a massive game. It's a massive year for indie games. The fact that they called it debut indie game, do they have an indie game category? Oh yeah, they have best independent game. Okay. It's I guess because the because Hades 2 and Silksong also exist, is like some of these games it feels bad for these games. So they were like, let's make a separate one for debut indie games, so it's not the second one. Dispatch, I would not be surprised if it does really well. It looks really good. I want to play it. I might play it on stream at some point, if it's on sale. It looks good. It's by the Critical Role people, as far as I understand. I think they, Ad Hoc is under their studio or something. I don't know. I think that's true. I might be wrong. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's just because a lot of Critical Role people are involved. But I think it is. It's an indie game. I think it's a big indie game. Same with Clair Obscur, it's a big indie game. But it still counts as indie. Because it's still a small, it's still it's definitely not AAA. That's for sure. But Dispatch, I played the demo of this in Steam Next Fest in the summer. And it was really fucking good. I really enjoyed it. So, and from what I've seen, the release of it recently has been really well received. It looks good. And finally, Despelote. I don't know. I've never heard of it. It's a football game? I don't think it's a football game. It's just about something with a football. A slice of life adventure about childhood in a magical grip soccer held over the people of Quito, Ecuador in 2001. It looks fun. I'm not gonna lie. It looks fun. I highly doubt it will win. But honestly, I'm happy that, the devs is literally just 2 people. Just 2 people, and a publisher. This looks like the most indie game of all of them. And I hope it wins. It looks cool. I don't think it will, but I hope it wins. I don't know what I'm voting for here, though. Because I've not played any of these. Well, I've played a bit of Blue Prince, and it was whatever. It looks cool. It might be good if I play it more on my own, but whatever. Dispatch, I really liked, and I love a good, narrative story, and I love a good superhero story, so it looks cool. Clair Obscur, I've not played at all, and I know very little about, but it visually looks really cool, and I do feel like it is probably one of the best games on the list. So I don't know which one to vote for. I think personally I have to go for Dispatch. but I wouldn't be surprised if Clair Obscur wins it. It wins everything. This is also why I'm worried, because I think Silksong is the best game, personally, on this list, but goddamn, Clair Obscur is gonna win it all. I would not be surprised. I'm voting for Silksong. And I'm sorry, Hades. I'm sorry, because you're a great game, but I prefer Silksong. I genuinely think Clair Obscur was I think it came out of left field a lot as well. Because like Hades 2 and Hollow Knight Silksong were highly anticipated. Massively anticipated games. Clair Obscur, I don't think was anticipated at all. And it did so well. I think because of that surprise, it might win. It might sweep. And I feel really bad because I think Hollow Knight Silksong deserves, and honestly, both Hollow Knight Silksong and Hades 2 deserve this award, but they're in it's a tough year. Like just these three alone are like super strong. Blueprints as well was incredibly well received. I don't even know these two games, so I don't know. That's crazy to me, but they look like visually. I love this style. I don't know these games at all. I hope Silksong wins it. Like I said before, there's a good chance Clair Obscur wins it. I think from here on out, we're gonna see a theme of seeing at least these two games in a lot, Hades 2 in a lot. Box Pit is a roguelike game. Is it good? Have you played it? I do like a roguelike. Oh. Oh, this is weird. It's like Atari Breakout meets Asteroids meets Peggle? That's like what the vibe I'm getting. I'm not a big fan of the style. I don't really like the art style. Sorry, let me actually show you. I don't know why I just keep looking on man. It's popular. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm not a big fan of the art style. It feels weird. But oh yeah, it looks interesting. Oops. Let's watch this video.
To a fast-paced fantasy roguelike that plunges treasure seekers into a bottomless abyss teeming with monstrous hordes to be obliterated as you wield over 50 unique balls in devastating combinations. Wait, did that say 50? That's wrong. 60. Over 60 unique balls.
Okay.
Trust me, I know. I've found them all. You see, while any two balls can be fused together for an additive combination of their powers and effects, certain pairs can be evolved together, becoming a completely new ball with its own unique powers and effects and tactical applications. And this new ball can also be fused to another ball, or possibly evolved again into a newer new ball with its own new powers and effects and applications, and the ability to be fused or...
This guy's really annoying me. Literally, who cares? Whatever, bro. Whatever. The art style, what is happening here? I hate when games do this. It reminds me of things like, is it Octopath Traveler that does this as well? I hate this mix of like 8-bit kind of art, and then like these random like polygon things. Why? Like, I fucking hate this art style. It makes a game, like, instantly just not interesting to me. Best community support. I mean, who cares? What is this category? Baldur's Gate 3. I like Baldur's Gate 3 a lot. It's a very good game. It's got its writing issues. It's whatever. Larian, I mean, it's a Belgian company. I gotta support them. I like them. But... come on now. What have they done recently? I think the most community support they've had was last year when they did the mod thing. I swear they've not done anything with Baldur's Gate in the last year. Or I'm not, like, I've not paid attention to it, but, like, what have they done? Whatever. Like, why are they in this list? Helldivers, yeah, they're updating Helldivers still, but it's massive, unoptimized, and I've seen a lot of people complaining about the updates. Yeah, also, they're not going to do a DLC. They've said they don't want to do a DLC, and they're not making... I'm pretty sure they've said they're not doing Baldur's Gate 4, is what they've said, and they're not doing an expansion. They might go back on that, to be fair, because they said that before they were an insanely massive success everywhere. But I think generally they've said they're not going to do an expansion, so... Where's the... You know what I mean? Where's the... everything? I don't know. Fortnite, yeah, it's still happening. I don't want to vote on any of these, to be honest. I've not played No Man's Sky. I've not played Final Fantasy. I feel like there's a lot of better options in this. Unironically, I think Peak should be in here. Yeah, 100%. I think that's more likely to happen, Matt. I think that's most likely to happen. I don't know what... If they're not, I don't know what they're doing. But I think they've said they're not doing Baldur's Gate at all. They're not doing more Baldur's Gate. I'd love to see... I think it would be really interesting to see Divinity 3. To see what they do next, but... I don't know. I don't know what to vote. I don't think I'm going to vote for anything on this one. I don't think any of them deserve my vote. Best ongoing, it's like the same thing. It's like the same thing. I'm going to vote Marvel Rivals, but only vaguely because it's the only one I actually play still. Helldivers I wanted to play again, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be honest. Games for Impact. I have not seen any of these, but that's kind of the point. Because most of these are like indie games, right? And like silly things. South of Midnight. I've actually heard of. Very vaguely. I don't really know anything about it. It does look cool. And I think all of these are probably really cool. I don't really know what to... I haven't played any of these, so I don't think I'm going to vote any of these. Maybe I'll play some of them, and then I'll be happy. Maybe I'll watch the Game Awards and then decide to play the winner. I don't know. Innovation, accessibility. I do love... Wait, has it been... Why is this the only one that has a button learn about the nominees? Huh? Why is this the only one that has a button? Whatever. I guess this is explaining what the innovation is. Doom Dark Ages is designed to be approachable and accessible. Okay. That every game should be doing that. I guess that's the point of this category, but like... screen narration, okay. There's difficulty settings. I feel like all of these are things that have been, or should have been industry standard, because a lot of indie games have been doing these things forever. But whatever, I guess. Why is the text of South of Midnight bigger than the other ones? What is... This page is so insane. There's no... Like, there's no, line. There's no space. What's it called in English? To have like a like this, to have a line of spacing, whatever. There's no spacing between these sections. This is... Some of the names are like in a like some of the text is in a larger font. This one has like a bunch of spacing in the entire thing. What is this? I guess it's only it's the first one and the last one. They must have done, it must be some weird markdown on on both this title and this title that like makes this bit darker. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna vote for any of them because I can't be arsed reading all that. Best performance is really interesting because this is a good group. Notice how there's 3 people from Clair Obscur. That's crazy to me. So Jennifer English won this in the Golden Joysticks earlier, which is based because I love her. Silent Hill F. Oh my god, I forgot that game came out. Did that not do well? Silent Hill F. I saw it did pretty well. It had like good reviews, didn't it? Sorry, I'm fucking opening the Steam web page, but it needed my birthday. It's got very positive English reviews and mostly positive recent reviews. I feel like this was pretty well received. I'm surprised that I've not seen Silent Hill F around, actually. I guess that just says a lot about the quality of games. Anyway, sorry. That really caught me off guard. I forgot about that. Indiana Jones game, Troy Baker, like whatever. He was there last year with fucking what's his name? Harrison Ford. Like they wheeled out Harrison Ford while he was drunk as fuck, like in the middle of the Game Awards to talk about Indiana Jones. Which is really funny, but whatever. Was that last year? Maybe it was 2 years ago, actually, I don't remember. It was really funny though. Eric Ishii, I've already said I love Eric Ishii. I think I'm probably gonna vote for Eric Ishii, but I've not played any of these games, so it's hard to really say. But I think, you know, whatever. Best audio design. What? Who cares about Battlefield? Yeah, I can see that. I can get what you mean, because like you want Indiana Jones to be like Indiana Jones, right? So it makes sense. But then again, I think all of these people did a good job. I did see that Jen and Aliana were streaming for Jingle Jam. I saw them on the list. That's true. I did see that. Which is exciting. Best audio design. Here's Silent Hill. Like I said, I've not played any of these games, so it's kind of hard to vote on them. Whatever. Best score in music. Now here we're talking. Christopher Larkin and Darren Korb are both goats of the indie music industry. Video game indie music industry, that is. Both Hades won, Hollow Knight, and then Hades 2 and Hollow Knight Silksong. They did basically, like, Darren Korb did basically all the audio, everything, and as did Christopher Larkin, I think, for like their respective games. It is very impressive stuff, and both of these have incredible soundtracks. I mean, we're literally listening to the Silksong soundtrack right now. It's really hard to tell. I like the Silksong soundtrack. I think Hades 2 actually takes the cake on that one, in my opinion. It's got incredible songs. It's got multiple actual, like, full songs. Not just instrumental pieces. Not that instrumental pieces aren't full songs, you know what I mean. But it's got multiple singing parts, which are very good. I liked a lot. So, I think I'm going for that one. Best art direction. We're getting to the top. Now this is difficult. Because like art direction is so... I think art direction is probably my favorite thing about Hollow Knight. So I'm giving Hollow Knight the vote. Once again, I'm not voting for these because I've not played them. I've seen like trailers and stuff, and they all look good. Well, I don't know, I don't gaff about Death Stranding, but the other two do look really good. But I'm mainly going for the ones I've played. As that's just how it goes. And I think Silksong deserves it there. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Best narrative. Well, obviously I've not played any of these, so I can't really vote for that. I don't really know. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see. It's a lot of the same games, isn't it? Best game direction, or for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I find it really interesting that 4 out of 5 of these are sequels. Well, Split Fiction is not a sequel. Split Fiction is like a game by the same people, but it is spiritually a sequel because it is the same concept as It Takes Two. Like gameplay wise, it is like 90% the same thing of like going through different stages of different kind of game bits. So you know, whatever. I find that really interesting when we're literally talking about innovation. That being said, I think Split Fiction is doing it like none other. Hades 2 is really good, and it is awesome, and obviously Hades 1 kind of defined like not defined, but like changed the roguelike genre a lot at the time when it came out. I don't think it's innovative. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of really cool things I think they do, but it's obviously building off a lot of other things. Whereas Split Fiction has this thing where it's building off of a lot of other things, but Split Fiction is like a collection of all kinds of different genres together, which is really interesting. And I don't think there's many other games that do it like that. So I think this is my Split Fiction game. Now, Game of the Year. I mean, all of these are incredible games. I'm 100% sure. But you already know it's going to be Hollow Knight. I've talked about it plenty today. You already know it's going to be Hollow Knight. I literally spent like 100 hours playing through it, just one playthrough. And maybe that's because I'm bad at it, but it's also just I never got tired of it, you know? I never got annoyed by it. I know some people got annoyed by it, by like, oh, long run back is really difficult, blah blah blah. And yeah, it is difficult. It gets really difficult. But I never got so annoyed with it that I had to stop, you know? It was just enjoyable. To repeat the same fights on and on. And it is visually, I think, incredible. It has a really interesting story to tell. Its lore is rich and vast. It's building upon the first game, but still being its own strong, powerful narrative that is like almost like basically entirely separate from the first game. and also told in a very simple way, I guess. I don't know, understandable way. I don't know. There's a lot of like what do you call it? Like environmental storytelling in Silksong, which I think is why everything is so beautiful, because it's so important to, it's so precise with everything that's happening, and that's why I just think it's my game of the year. It's my game of the year, 100%. I was so surprised by it, because I'd never played Hollow Knight when it came out. I actually, like, it was in my Steam library. I played Hollow Knight and I was like, fuck me, this game is incredible. Then I played Silksong, and it probably is one of the best games I've ever played. And that's why it's my game of the year. There you go. It's my game of the year, and this is what I'd like to see. My expectation, Clair Obscur. I think Clair Obscur is gonna win a lot of things. Is gonna win a lot. I hope Hollow Knight wins at least one. But I wouldn't be surprised if Clair Obscur honestly takes everything it's in, every category it's in. Like, just looking at what happened at Golden Joysticks, it won a lot. I would not be surprised if Clair Obscur wins like 5 or 6 awards, maybe even 6 or 7. Joey, we need to stop doing this. We need to stop doing this. Hello, welcome in, Joey. This is my game of the year. I hope you're all excited as well for the Game Awards. What were you up to? We need to stop doing this, Joey. You always raid me right when I'm about to end. I've not even played anything. I've just been talking about award shows today, Joey. Joey, what's your game of the year? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me what your game of the year is? Because for mine, in this list, for sure, it's Silksong. And I think just generally it's Silksong. I was just saying how much I loved Silksong, how it's an incredible game. It's my game of the year. It's probably, like, launched into at least my top 5, perhaps even my top 3 games of all time. It's incredible. And I will say Hades 2 was also good. It was very good. I've not played Clair Obscur, but I've heard a lot, and I expect Clair Obscur to win a lot. I thought you might go for Hades 2. I know you've played quite a bit of that. That's very fair. I love Hades 2. I think Hades 2 is probably my second in this list. And then the others, I've not played any of the others, which is why those two are the top, obviously. I expect Clair Obscur to win basically everything it can, is basically what I was saying just before you raided. Where's Blueprints? Very good question. Blueprints was in a few categories, to be fair. Blueprints was in the indie game categories here. Although, so is Hollow Knight, and so is Hades, and so is Clair Obscur. So, it's a fucking great game. It's a great year to be an indie dev. But also it's a terrible year to be an indie dev. Because I think all 4 of these... I'm sure these games were also really good. But I think all 4 of these games could have won Indie Game of the Year. All 4 of these could win Indie Game of the Year if it wasn't for all the other ones. This is a stacked lineup. This is a stacked lineup. It's a great year for indie games. I mean, the amount of indie games in this as well, right? Like, this is indie, this is indie, this is indie. Kojima, I don't know if Kojima... No, it's Sony, it's not indie. Obviously Nintendo isn't. This is Kingdom... I assume this counts as indie? This is an indie game. I don't really know what the levels of indie are. But like, it's a fucking great year for indie games. But yeah. This is my vote. I hope Silksong wins a lot. I hope Hades 2 wins as well. I hope Hades wins music. I'm expecting Clair Obscur to win a lot. And honestly, I don't think I'd be upset. I mean, last year, it was like Black Myth, Wukong, and Astrobot. And no shade to Astrobot, I'm sure it was a good game. It was definitely the most interesting game in the list last year for Game of the Year. But everything else was so ass last year. It was a terrible year. This year, what a fucking game. What a fucking year for games it's been. Yeah. I'm excited to see what we'll get. What, like, teasers we'll see. I don't know what we're gonna get. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Where's, most anticipated? I'm expecting to see something from basically all of these. Probably. Maybe a release date for Witcher 4 would make sense. Maybe a release date for GTA 5? GTA 6 even? We know when 5 came out. Maybe a release date for GTA 6? We'll see. We'll see if Rockstar has anything to show. I think these will be exciting. I think all of this is such a stacked lineup as well. It's a good year. And I hope next year will be a good year as well for games. Who knows? Who knows? But on that note, I am gonna end the stream. I apologize. I hope you had a good stream, Joey. And I hope all the Joey Raiders are having a good time. But that's it. Oh yeah, at least, Foosh. We were literally looking at this. The Game Awards last year. Okay, remember 2024. Game Awards 2024. Guess which game was most anticipated game? That's right, it was Grand Theft Auto 6. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it will just be there for the next few years. Maybe that's where it'll live, in the most anticipated game category. Yeah. They can already claim it's double award winning. Exactly. Exactly. I'm sure it will be really good, but also they fired half their staff because they wanted to start a union. you know, so we'll see Rockstar. Yeah. Anyway, gang. Oh yeah, I don't expect GTA 6 to be out on PC until like 2028. Probably. If they're like, we're releasing it at the same time as PC, no, that is literally impossible. I don't expect that in any way. They might release like GTA 6 online on console. Current consoles, next consoles, their PC. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's not great, is it? I don't think they'll wait as long because GTA 5 Online is a massive cash cow for them. So I do think they'll likely want to push GTA 6 Online quickly. Is my guess. But we'll see. Right. But that's it. Gang, I'm excited for the Game Awards. Let's hope it's actually good, because it's been real fucking bad for a while. The Game Awards have been really bad. But hopefully Hopefully it will be good this year. I hope there will be we'll see some good trailers. I don't know what trailers I want to see. Honestly, I don't know what I'm excited for. But I hope there will be good stuff, and I hope it's not just, I don't know, whatever. Like, the last few years, I feel like the main theme has been, like, gritty Vikings or gritty samurai. Like, that's what the main trailers have been. I really hope we see something more exciting. But I think that's it. The Game Awards is happening on the 11th of December. Depending on what time it is, I know it's going to be late probably, but I might stream it. So, I don't know. If you don't want to watch it on the Game Awards channel, you might be able to watch it here on a smaller screen if you want. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I won't stream it. Either way, thanks for watching, everyone here. I will be back on this channel probably next Thursday again. The Weeters 9 streams are moving to Wednesday for at least next week still. We'll keep you posted with when they are in the Discord. So do check out the Discord and the my Discord or Matt's Discord, but either work. I think we both will post it probably. But then while they're not on Wednesdays, well that's on Wednesdays, I'll be streaming on Thursdays instead. So next week, Thursday here, on the Weeters 9 channel, this Saturday, we'll be back with Star Wheats, our Star Wars Edge of the Empire role-playing campaign. So come and watch that this Saturday, and then, yeah, Hog's Pathfinder campaign is getting up and starting, but we want to do our first session without like our level 1 session basically, which will be like 1 session, maybe 2 if we're really slow. We want to do it off stream first so we can like kind of get into the groove. So that will probably most likely only be streamed in the new year. But I will keep you posted on that. Other than that, I am working on Taskcrafter, Minecraft Taskmaster. All the tasks have been recorded with everyone. I need to edit it all down. It might take a while. I really want to get that stream in December, but there's a really good chance that if I even do get it done by December, we won't be able to schedule it in December, so maybe it might be January. I'm just saying, the editing process is taking quite a while as well. So we'll see. We'll see on that. But either way, that is coming. It's happening. I know I've talked about it a lot last year, but now it's actually happening because I've already recorded. Like the worst parts are done. You know, I say worst. It was really fun. I really enjoyed recording it. It's already been recorded. It's happening. But yeah, good shit. I will catch you all next time. I hope you all have a good day. Goodbye. Woo! Look at that point. Bye.